Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are playing around with the new collection release from Ensley Reign, and it is Light in Your Eyes. It just showed up a couple days ago. I haven't had an opportunity to play around, so today we are going to swatch the shades, play around, get this beautiful look because there's also a blush, highlighter, and lip gloss. Now you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look using the new collection from Ensley Reign, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I feel like it's time that we play around with the Light in Your Eyes collection from Ensley Reign. There is some beautiful shades in this palette. So there's the palette, which is very neutral leaning, and I really like this, but there's still some like mustardy yellow, some deep purples, the chromes and shimmers, like they look stunning, so I cannot wait to swatch this. But then there's also a blush and highlighter and a lip gloss. So we're gonna play around, see what it's all about. I'm really excited to dive into the eyeshadow palette. But Ensley Reign has been releasing some gorgeous eyeshadow palettes, and there's two more that were released right before the end of the year. I'm just waiting for those to show up, so I was like, oh, let me play around with this. I'm so excited. Okay guys, in order to do the swatches, I had to take my overshirt off because it literally runs all the way up to my bicep. And I could have easily nestled them next to each other, but I feel like it takes away from the gorgeous shades. I don't want to mash them all together. This palette is stunning. It does not disappoint. I knew I needed a neutral palette from Ensley Reign, but I am absolutely how gorgeous these are. The shimmers, the chromes, the multis, the glitters, just absolutely chef's kiss. I am over the moon to have this in my collection now. The matte shades, and I'm kind of like, ooh, do I need to go with the browns? Do I need to go with the greens and the mustard yellow? The purples? Like, I don't even know which direction I want to go, and it's gonna take me a second. Let's jump in and have a conversation real quick. The shade, was it Besties? Kind of a light purple with silver tones, really beautiful. I love that shade. I feel like I'd reach for that quite a bit on the weekends, as well as, and that's not even like a multi-chrome, that's just foiled yumminess. But then looking at the shade Prismatic Glow, it has similar tones, but it's got like the holographic glitter in it. You also have Endless Night, which is a little bit lighter, kind of on the pinky tones, vice a purple. Very beautiful, also not a multi-chrome. But now looking at some of the shades that you would kind of consider a multi, like Radiant Soul kind of leans more orange and green. And then you also have Head in the Sky, which is leaning very green and yellow. And then also Lucid Shine, which in the pan looks very interesting. It looks like it's a shade that's split down the middle and is lighter on the right side and then like more blue on the left, but then mixed together is absolutely breathtaking. It kind of has like a green and blue, orange and yellow. So many beautiful shades. And then even the lighter shades like Synchronicity and Sharing Space, those are really pretty just to lighten it up in the crease area and then also create that buffer so nothing leaks over where you want it to stay concentrated. And the deep dark tones are absolutely breathtaking. This Once in a Lifetime shade, very beautiful, like plummy purple, very like royal. And then even Passing of Time is a really pretty, it's a little bit more toned down, not as like deep and intense as Once in a Lifetime. Very beautiful like crease color just to kind of like build up the shading. I'm not sure what I want to do. I need to go prime my eyes, contemplate these like swatches and see what I want to do. But let me go take care of that and I'll be back to dive in. Okay you guys, I think I have a way forward, and we're going to do a little bit of the purple along with the brown and then some of the beautiful shimmer shades. I'm going to go into Passing of Time. I'm going to use my fluffy crease brush for this one. This one's going to go in the crease in the outer V. I've dipped in ever so slightly because I don't want it to be too blown out and too over or out of control, but I want to add that shade in there and have more control, be able to adjust as I need to. And I can also add more in if I need it. All right, we'll start there for right now. We got time to build. I'm gonna go into the shade Grounded. And that is kind of a big jump, but I didn't want to do like full blown purple. I just wanted to do this shade and then the brown on the inside to kind of give it an interesting blend effect. So I'm gonna do my compacted smudge brush, picked it up ever so slightly and just place it right here in the outer corner. I'm gonna try and keep it as low as possible because I don't want it to take over that purple shade. I'm really liking how it's building. No extra product, I'm just gonna go on the outer edge, kind of claim back some of that space for that purpley shade. Now into Prismatic Glow. And I went back and forth on this. I was like, ooh, do I wanna use that shade? Do I wanna use the shade Besties? I really wanna try out Prismatic Glow. I'm gonna place it right here in the center. Now into the shade Lucid Shine. This one, because I want it to be very precise, I'm gonna pick up with my silicone spatula. You guys, it is snowing outside right now and I can hear it on the roof. I can see like the pinks and oranges. There's no product on my ring finger, but I'm going to kind of tap it in to blend it through. That is really pretty. I love the effect that it has right now. I was able to be very precise in the center or in the inner corner and then bring it through, and then just tapping it better into place is giving, it looks like flames running through the inner portion of the eye. We will deepen this up a little bit and just kind of claim back some of where Prismatic Glow went, because that one did kind of creep more than I wanted it to. But let me do this eye, some base products, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, now that we have base products done, I need to finish off the eye, and then we still have the blush and highlighter and lip gloss to play around with. I'm gonna jump into Passing of Time. This one is gonna go just underneath the eye for right now, but we are going to add it in after I deepen up this corner. Now back into Grounded. I'm going to pick it up on my smudge brush, place it right here in the outer corner. Also, I'm going to tap it underneath. Now I'm going back into Passing of Time on this fluffy crease brush and just on the outer edge, deepening up a little bit. It even drugs some of the shade Lucid Shine into the crease, and it's actually giving a really pretty effect right now. Both eyes kind of look different because this one pulled Prismatic Glow and this one pulled Lucid Shine. I'm not mad at it. I think it's gorgeous. All right, now we have the blush and the highlighter. The blush is kind of like a burnt orange, orangey pink, kind of a corally shade, which I'm okay with. I like a corally, not overly orange, but more pinky. So I'm interested to see. And it's kind of like maybe terracotta. Let me know, what are your thoughts? Like, what are you thinking this shade reminds you of? And I didn't see a name for it. It just says blush. So we're gonna dive in. I like to just slowly build because I have been known to go in too intensely with my blush. And it's really pretty. Just giving a peachy, pinky effect. Can just do like a wash of color or just go full on intensity. I really like that. Let me know your thoughts. And I don't think I have any of their blushes in my collection, so that's my first one. Now for the highlighter. This one looks absolutely stunning. I don't know if it's gonna translate on camera. You have like purple, green, greenish blue, limey green, and then a pink. Let's see. Okay. So there it is without mixing them yet, but we will right here. Oh, that looks gorgeous. And it looks like it still didn't blend in. So they are like still separate from each other. Let's see if I can blend them. All right, now that it's blended. Oh, that's gorgeous. So I'm interested to see like what shows up. I also know that when I go to do like the inner corner, because I already have kind of like the reddish tone, I might grab one of the like particular quadrants to place it for the inner corner and the brow bone. So I went and grabbed the more bluish green, kind of a teal shade. It's really pretty. Now this one for the brow bone, I'm going to kind of tap around in them and see what comes up. And tapping just seems to be the thing. Like, you don't need to just sweep through it and grab a whole ton of color. Yeah, so it's like a rainbow effect on my brow bone right now. I will get to play around with this like more on the weekends, not necessarily for work. Like, not work at all except for when I'm in civilian attire. But this is fun. You guys are gonna have to let me know your thoughts on this. Let me go do brows, liner, mascara. I'll come back for lips. Okay, you guys, we have one last thing to do, and that is the lip gloss. So I feel like I want to line my lips with Wherever Walnut. Let's see. Do I want Wherever Walnut or do I want a different shade? I kind of want to use Whirl. I haven't used that in a while. I really love this shade from MAC. All right, now Light in Your Eyes. This is the lip gloss. It's a really pretty shade. It's a little more pinky than the lip liner I used, and it has some opacity, so it kind of covered that up, which is fine. Okay, you guys, final look. What are your thoughts? Let me know. The lip gloss is a really pretty shade. I will probably use this outside of work just because it's a little bit deeper than I would normally wear in uniform, but that's just all preference. Now, the main event, and I absolutely love this palette, is the Light in Your Eyes eyeshadow palette. The shades are gorgeous. I do still want to play around with like the mustard yellow and the green. Those shades are so pretty. I wasn't feeling that for today. I just wanted to play around with Passing of Time and Grounded. Just kind of keep it simple, a little bit of depth and dimension, but then playing around with these two multi shades. Breathtaking, absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad that I was able to pick up the like neutral palette from Ensley Reign and their take on it. There's some beautiful shades in here. I'm excited to play around and see what else I can come up with. If you did not pick this up, I think there was a restock recently because I want to say it sold out. Like, I'm not surprised. Their palettes are stunning. Emily, the girl that works with me in my office, I have her addicted to Ensley Reign. She's been picking up the individual shades because she's like, I don't really play around with mattes. And then I was kind of telling her what she could do with the matte shades just to give some dimension. She's like, ooh, maybe I need to pick up their new palettes. So it makes me chuckle because she loves the multi shades and the shimmers, but wasn't putting anything underneath. And I was like, no, a matte shade can change the color that comes through with some of these shimmer shades. So mattes aren't necessarily for everyone. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I like them because they can add a different dimension or a different shade coming through from a shimmer. But playing around with each palette or each color that you have in your collection and seeing what you can come up with, that is one of my favorite things when it comes to makeup, and especially with eyeshadows. Absolutely love it. The blush, the highlighter is very interesting to me because it is like multi shades. Not disappointed. It's so beautiful on the skin right now. Up close you can see each of the different like glitter particles, and like they're not the same shade, but it's so much fun on the skin right now. And I really like the blush, how it blended out. It's kind of like a terracotta orange more than a like peachy shade. I'll reach for this for work. I think this blush shade is really good for work. But you guys, that is it. Let me know your thoughts. Did you pick it up? Are you passing? Are you rethinking your decision now that you've seen it in action? Let me know, put it in the comments. We'll have that conversation. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.